What's going on YouTube, Achilles here, and today we're going to be playing a Boros Convoke deck. This deck definitely fell off a little bit when the standard rotation happened because they lost the Epicure that brought out the blood token. Instead, the Yotian Frontliner has been the replacement for that, and definitely doesn't do the same job, but it is a target for Gleeful Demolition, which is good. But in the end, you're pretty much playing one less, well, 4 copies of one less 1-drop that could produce a artifact to get the Gleeful Demolition going, and then you go into the whole insane curve that this deck could do, but it's okay. It still works just as fine. It just doesn't have 8 Novice Inspectors. We're only playing 4 technically, but it's okay. We don't need Epicure. We got Frontliner. So let's get right into this list. We got 4 Yotian Frontliner, 4 Novice Inspector, 4 Warden of the Inner Sky, 4 Gleeful Demolition, 4 Case of the Gateway Express, 4 Resolute Reinforcements, 3 Sanguine Evangelist, 4 Imodane's Recruiter, 3 Warleader's Call, 4 Knight-Errant of Eos, and for the lands we got 5 Plains, 5 Mountains, 4 Battlefield Forges, 4 Inspiring Vantages, 2 Cavern of Souls, and 2 copies of Mirrex. Let's get into these games. Okay, let's see what we run into first. Alright, so this is pretty good. I guess all we're missing is our Knight-Errant of Eos, but we are gonna go very wide, very early. What is our opponent playing, though? That's the question. Alright, so we're just gonna go right into it. Do that. Make a bunch of little dudes. Going for the Frontliner. And we're just gonna start swinging. Can't really do much. I mean, if I could draw an Imodane's Recruiter or a Warleader's Call, that'd be pretty nasty. But instead, we're gonna get some more lands. I'm gonna just wait until the second main phase to bring out my other Frontliner. I'm just gonna go wide. So they get lost the little guy. They still swing. That's actually really good that they did that for us, because now we get to do this. Another land. Alright, this can't be another land, right? That'd be insane. Okay. So this makes more sense. We got Imodane's Recruiter, and we're threatening our opponent to take him out next turn, I believe, and I think we still do. Let's see. Sure, we'll name human. We'll go Imodane's Recruiter. Give everyone a good old buff. And just swing out. And now we're gonna... This one's gonna target that, and this one's gonna target that. So they block the Recruiter, and they go to 2. Bring out some Mayor and they surrender. And Boros Convoke gets the first game. And we're off to the next one. It is pretty crazy though to think that, at least me, I haven't ran into many Boros Convoke decks, but I mean, as you can see, if you just draw a decent curve starting off, it's pretty darn good. Okay, so if I could draw another land, specifically a mountain of some sort, this is a really good hand. And you don't even need Gleeful Demolition to play this deck. I mean, yeah, it's probably like the best thing you could do, but it's not the only thing you could do. But it's definitely one of those eye-rolling things that, our opponent has this crazy curve. Gleeful Demolition is so good. Okay, so we hit him for 1, and we're going to flash in the Resolute Reinforcements at the end of our opponent's turn. and then curving into Knight-Errant of Eos. But that's what we think we're going to do. Our opponent might have other plans. Let's see. Audacity. Okay. Part of me really wants to get rid of the Heartfire hero. But I don't think that's right. I'm gonna take it. There it is. We're gonna go for the really big Convoke play right now. Here we go. Oh, I only hit one by mistake. Oh no. I thought I was only choosing one. I don't know why I did that. So I'm at the point where I just gotta block it at this point. And we lose. Rip. And we're off to the next game. Maybe I should have blocked with Resolute Reinforcements on that one, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we're running into this time. Opponent goes first. I don't know if I like this hand. What is this? I believe I'm going to draw another land. I really do. Don't ask me how, but I think I definitely will. And if I do, that'll be so cool. But I believe, in my heart, I'm going to draw a land. Specifically a mountain. Okay, well, it's not a mountain, but I did draw another land. So, there's that. And I get cut down. I'm gonna lose another card. Great. Okay, so I guess we gotta lose that. That's pretty good. Okay. So this is how we're gonna have to do it. No. Uh-oh. Bandit's talent hits the board now. Okay, I think they're gonna take us down, but little do they know. I drew that. Yeah, let's do it this way. Giving us a new hand of cards. Maybe it's just potential cards for opponent to discard, but not right now at least. Opponent is probably going to get rid of Hopeless Nightmare with Braids. Yep, you get to scry that way. Those sleeves are cool. I think I have those. I like the sleeves that have the little animations to it. It's the best. Okay, so let's see. So what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flash this in. I'm going to then tap both those new guys and my blue token. Don't need that. And now we're gonna start getting some damage in. Get our opponent down to 13. And now they're gonna do that again. And we will now get rid of another frontliner that we could use to push for game with next turn. That's a Liliana.
Something suspicious is going on.
Okay.
And for once, it's not my fault.
So now they're gonna probably -2. Really? Is that the move?
I'm tired of your secrets.
I guess so. And they're swinging out. That's ridiculous. So they swing out for that. And next turn I could hit him for 10, 11. Oh yeah, it's game. Got it. Oh wait, they had game. I think I messed up and they ended up messing up too. They could have just got rid of their... Like, I messed up and realizing they could have got rid of their enchantment, but I guess they didn't see it. After I didn't see it. We just both didn't see that our opponent had game. It's so funny. It's like a big whoops moment. I feel so horrible that I messed up that way. But I feel even less horrible knowing our opponent messed up that way, and maybe they realized that last minute. Because I knew the bandit's talent was going to hit me for 2, but... oh, man. I hate seeing those misplays happen when it's too late, and then you're just, like, sitting there at the edge of your seat like, oh, man, what have I done? But it is kind of satisfying in the situation where our opponent didn't even see it. They didn't see that they could have got the extra 2 damage in, but... it makes up for itself, so I don't feel that bad anymore. But it's still ridiculous. So no one likes misplaying. It's like probably one of the worst feelings in the world when you misplay, and then especially when you realize maybe like a second later after it's too late that, hey, wait a minute. What did I do? So our opponent is thinking what they want to do. Over here, we got a decent hand. This is one of those situations where if standard didn't rotate, this would be the Epicure, so I could go bring out a blood token. But it doesn't matter. Either way, I still will get the Gleeful Demolition off. So there's that. Our opponent is either thinking or just thinking what they want to eat later or something. Doing something. It's one of those situations where they're grabbing the pizza that they ordered in the middle of a Magic game. Something like that. It's like you gotta plan out when you order food in the middle of a game. It's like, oh man, what do I do? That's at least to me. But our opponent over here. It's one of these games, huh? I really wanted to try out this hand too. One of those eye-rolling moments. What are they gonna do? Okay. Or stalling could be a mental warfare tactic, because now I think they're playing... Okay, never mind. I just had the more powerful mental warfare. So, we won that game without playing a single card. It was part of my strategy. It's called Have Patience. So now we're going to the next game. Alright, so let's see if we could draw that hand. Maybe a little better, but... Alright, it's not that hand. It's not the best. I could curve out to Knight-Errant of Eos on 3. I could draw things in between, though, that'll make this hand better. It's not the worst, though. It looks like we're going against our formidable counterpart, Boros Controller. Oh, whoa. I am wrong. This is, whatchamacallit. This is the Domain deck. Which we should have a good matchup against, unless they play temporary lockdowns. Some builds do, some don't, so we're gonna have to just see which ones they are doing. So we swing. And they smite it. How dare they? Alright, so we are now gonna go call human. I'm just gonna set up for game next turn. If they have temporary lockdown, they do. If they don't, then they're gonna lose next turn. Or if they have some kind of 4-drop card that could remove my field. But we'll see. All depends. Drum roll, everyone. That's the temporary lockdown we were scared of. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. Can't really stop things like that. So if I do this, I go to 3 creatures. I can't convoke again. So what's the move? Do I just start hitting them for a lot of damage? If I did it like this and then do it like that. Let's just do as much damage as I can quick. Hit him for 8. So the next turn, if I draw another land, well, it won't even matter. I could... It'd be 3, it'll be 8. I'll get him down to 1. But they have an explosion for us. Alright, so it is time to scry. And we don't need another lands. Just need more little creatures. Which Mirrex is technically a little creature in a nutshell, but it's not gonna do it. So they get to 6. They need 1 more land to do some Atraxa stuff. I think that's what they're doing, but they don't have a swamp. Okay. One, 2. Invoke. Get a Novice Inspector. Play the Novice Inspector. Just gotta keep this pressure on him. That's all we could really do right now. I'm gonna do it this way because... Yeah. And we got it. Very cool. Anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff would really help me out. Got new videos coming out every day. And take care. Have a good day.